Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Clemson Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Returner decides to fair catch this. Set up. It's a first down play. Handoff running right. A gain of 2 yards. Now it.
Everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle to the 35, good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to pass. It's Bond. Looks to the left for a quick throw. It's caught downfield. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
And the PAT is good. Fielded in the end zone. It's Myers. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The back's got it again. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've got so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. We're going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen. Both won the Heisman Trophy.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the back.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Back to pass. It's Williamson. Receiver makes the grab. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Same tailback, another carry. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Quick throw, the catch is made. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
They're going to pick up the first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for his big tight end. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield.
Well, it's a good ball here by the quarterback, but I have to back up and look at the route by this tight end. He puts such pressure on this defense and makes it very easy for the quarterback to be able to make an accurate throw because he gets separation.
Defense trying to hang on the 11th play on this drive. Dropping back, it's Williamson. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. Long enough and good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. Look for a first down at the 37.
So your defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback. He's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack them.
Completion makes it second down. Back to throw. It's Bond. On the move, looking deep. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first half, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. The Tigers will line up to kick it away. Oh, and he's got some space here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff heading left. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. It's Williamson. He's escaping the pocket now. And that one falls incomplete. That'll do it for quarter number 1. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, and another incompletion.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there? I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down, and this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
And he takes it around the 20. Bulldozing his way past tacklers. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Takes the handoff. It's Randall. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but where I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
As a design quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And wow, it's good from 59 yards away. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Scanning the field, it's Williamson. Throws to the tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Press coverage now from the secondary. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Caught over the middle. It's Myers. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. He pulls it in for a big gain. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Trojans line it up with 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Cannot escape. They've got him. It'll be a short loss, a yard or 2.
I hate to question a play call, but that close to the goal line on 1st and goal and throw it. Why not run the football right there?
They'll try the option play here. Ball carrier tackled there.
Good job by the offensive line. You get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a 3rd and goal.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, USC.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Mendoza. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. It's a quick grab. Gets some space around the 30. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Quick, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
That completion makes it second and medium. To throw, it's Bond. Pressure is coming. Quarterback looking to scramble. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And he's tackled after the catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Catch made on the left side. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The defense backed up against their own end zone. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's 3rd and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Solid tackle, able to get him down. Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Methodical but effective. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Scanning the field, it's Williamson. Quick throw to the left side, and he pulls in the catch.
And that's exactly what you love to see here in this 2-minute offense. You come up with a big play, and all of a sudden your mindset gets much more aggressive. You're not thinking just about 3 points. Maybe take some shots, get the ball into the end zone.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Comes the USC offense back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line, it's Jones. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 45. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always known over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, he's got it down inside the 20. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
The offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal. Back to throw again. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
To the air, it's Williamson. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Southern California. Here comes the point after attempt. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Here we go, the coach rolling the dice, 4th and 1 in his own territory. Gets into space at the 50. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. We've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Gonna run it. It's Randall.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket. Plays bottled up, and the football is loose. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple of choice words on the importance of ball security.
Looking to throw it deep. And it's picked off. He throws it right in the double coverage and pays for it. Brought down after a short return to the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Here's the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
offense getting set. Second down play here. Dropping back, it's Williamson. Looks to the left, pass caught. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Pitches to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Looking to throw it on first down. He makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution. Boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's going to take another shot right here. Touchdown, SC. They will claim the second half lead.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And he knocks through the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. The pocket breaking down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Important second down play coming up. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Clemson. This offense is still clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. And he's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Williamson. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain of the play. He's out of bounds, and that'll end the third quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to win a first down play. Using his legs, it's Jones. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Looking to pass here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Myers. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Looks right for a quick completion. Will he score here? Touchdown, Trojans. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? We can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Extending the play now. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out, gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Dropping back, it's Bond. The catch is made for a huge pickup. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up second down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Now it's third and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. And he's got it. Stopped after the catch at the 9, but it's first and goal now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Bond. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's looking to scramble. And that'll pick up a 1st down out of the 37.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st and keep this drive moving.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Off of RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, USC. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. The lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Mendoza. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive. Right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. To throw, it's Bond. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
It's a run. Running back's got it. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Running back with the football. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. This conference championship game has certainly lived up to the billing. Tremendous buzz in here. We're in for a classic finish.
Man, you can feel the intensity. It's spilling over onto the field, even into the stands. Everyone knows how important it is to tie this game up, but this next drive could decide the final outcome of the football game.
Kickoff fielded inside the 20. It's a foot race. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. First and goal, clock winding down. A great chance for this offense to get a go-ahead score. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? See if they can punch it in. It's first and goal. He hands it off from the gun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Now, still plenty of work here to do now on second down and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. They'll run the option. Heading for the goal line, and now the ball's knocked loose. The offense able to retain possession. Very lucky to still have a chance to win this. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. That puts them in the lead in the final couple of minutes. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Mendoza. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Gain makes it second and medium. Will hand it off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks like he's going to run it. Great cut there. Breaking free at midfield. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep his scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. The Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. It's Bond. Snags the quick throw. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3
receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Touchdown Tigers to claim the lead here in the final minute.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback with the game on the line. He finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they score late to take the lead.
So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up, preserve this lead. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. USC offense back on the field. So here we go. They need a touchdown. Got a little time to work with. How will they play this situation? First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And smart choice, he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to.
Makes the catch. It's Jordan. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to pass, it's Williamson. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining.
Crispy gets so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Right, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and the quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
The pass rush closing in. Just trying to get rid of it. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his...
Touchdown, Southern California, to take the lead in the final minute.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
Going after, not great through. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll just take a knee here, trying to preserve as much time as possible. They'll start at the 25. Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking downfield, it's Bond. He's hit just before the throw. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.